Have you ever wondered what it would take to live rent-free in a woman's mind, to have her think about you long after the conversation ends? To create a spark so rare, so electrifying, that she's drawn to you like a magnet? Well, brace yourself, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 3 compliments that are so powerful, so psychologically charged, they've been called forbidden for a reason. These aren't your average "you're pretty" or "you have nice eyes" kind of lines. No. These are verbal keys designed to unlock deep emotional chemistry, the kind that creates obsession. Not just attraction. But fair warning, with great power comes great responsibility. Use these compliments the wrong way, and you could create an attachment you never intended. Use them wisely, and you'll become unforgettable. And hey, if you're finding this fascinating already, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with someone who really needs to hear it. And subscribe to this channel, because what you're about to learn could change your dating game forever. Let's dive in. First, let's correct a mistake that almost every guy makes when complimenting a woman. Most men think compliments are meant to boost a woman's ego. They think saying nice things will get them points, like throwing coins into a wishing well and hoping for affection in return. But here's the truth: compliments, when done right, don't just stroke vanity. They strike emotion. They awaken something deeper. They create connection. Now ask yourself, how many times has a woman heard, "You're gorgeous," "I love your smile," "You look amazing"? Chances are, more times than she can count. And what happens to these compliments? They disappear, forgotten as quickly as they're said. Why? Because they're generic, predictable, surface level. The kind of thing any guy could say, and probably already has. But now imagine saying something that pierces deeper. Something that speaks not just to her appearance, but to who she is at her core, something she may not even realize about herself. That is where the magic happens. Forbidden compliment number 1, there's something about the way you think, it's different. Let that sink in for a moment. You're not talking about her body, not her clothes, not her smile. You're talking about her mind, the way she processes the world, the subtle genius behind her words, the lens through which she sees life. Why is this so powerful? Because it immediately breaks the pattern. While other guys are lost in flattery about beauty, you've stepped into a rarefied space, intellectual intimacy. You've sparked a sense of mystery. She'll wonder, what does he see in me that no one else notices? This curiosity creates what psychologists call the Zeigarnik effect, the tendency to remember incomplete thoughts. When you say, "There's something about the way you think, it's different," you've left an open loop, an itch in her mind that only you can scratch. And here's the move: when she pauses and says, "What do you mean?" don't answer. Smile, lean back, say, "I'll tell you later." Then switch topics. Now she's leaning in. She's invested. She needs to know. And just like that, you're in her head, effortlessly. Forbidden compliment number 2, you make people around you feel alive. Let me ask you something: how often do we tell people how they make others feel? Not what they look like, not what they do, but the effect they have on the room. This compliment doesn't just highlight her charm, it celebrates her impact. It says, you bring something to the world that's rare. You create energy. You light people up. Psychologically, this taps into the deep human fear of being forgettable. We all want to feel significant. We all want to know we matter. And when you say this, you're giving her that feeling. You're reflecting something powerful back to her, something she might not even realize about herself. This is based on social mirroring, the idea that people form their identity through how others perceive them. When you tell her, you make people feel alive, you're reinforcing a self-image that includes you. You become the mirror she wants to keep looking into. And it gets deeper. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, one of our highest drivers is the need for significance. We want to feel that we're more than just bodies or faces. We want to feel impactful, seen, essential. That's what this compliment does. Imagine this: you say, you make people feel alive, and her face lights up. She straightens. She smiles, not just with her lips, but with her soul. Then the next guy comes along and says, "You're hot. Now tell me, who do you think she'll remember?" Exactly. Complimenting beauty is common. Complimenting impact? That's rare. And remember, rarity is magnetic. Forbidden compliment number 3, I don't think you even realize how rare you are. And that's what fascinates me. This one is a game changer. It's not just a compliment, it's a frame. A way of defining her identity as one of a kind. When you say this, you're planting a seed in her mind, a question. Am I really that rare? And she'll start trying to answer it by being more of who she is around you. Psychologically, this taps into the scarcity bias, the idea that we value things more when they're rare, unique, or hard to find. By saying this, you're telling her she's not just special, she's irreplaceable. It makes her think, pause, look at you differently. What makes you say that? She might ask. And in that moment, you've already won. Because she's not thinking about what she sees in you, she's thinking about what you see in her. And that flips the entire dynamic. But again, a word of caution, this compliment is nuclear. Use it too early or without care, and you may find yourself with someone overly attached, chasing your validation, unable to let go. Use it wisely, though, and she will never forget you. Final thoughts. Each of these compliments isn't just a line. It's a mirror, a seed, a spark. Used the right way, they don't just attract, they anchor. They build real emotional connection by reaching into the parts of her that most men overlook. So next time you're tempted to say, "Nice dress," pause, dig deeper, find the part of her that rarely gets recognized, and speak to that. And if you want to go even further, to truly understand how to build compounding attraction that grows over time, check out the next video I've got lined up for you. It reveals the hidden strategy behind not just magnetic relationships, but lasting success in all areas of life, business, confidence, influence. Click it now. Don't forget to like this video, drop a comment if any of this hit home, and subscribe to this channel so you never miss the secrets most people will never hear. You're not here to be forgettable, you're here to be unforgettable. See you in the next one.